Go. So, welcome everyone to. I haven't done a podcast in a couple weeks, but I'm joined by Angry MGTOW, aka MGTOW United. So, go ahead and say hi if you want.
Hey, Angry MGTOW here.
There you go. Yeah, the Angry MGTOW thing going. So, tell people about yourself who aren't familiar with your channel or who've never heard of you before because they're newer to the community.
Okay, so my name is Angry MGTOW, and I used to run a channel called MGTOW United. It was pretty popular in the MGTOW community. Some people liked me, a lot of people hated me. If you Google MGTOW United if you search for MGTOW United or Angry MGTOW in YouTube, you'll find some videos about me, probably most of them negative. Again, there were a lot of haters, and I amassed a lot of fans. I was one of the more radical MGTOW in the community, and I often said the things that others probably would not say. But I think that was one of the reasons why people actually liked me and actually listened to what I had to say. I left the community almost exactly a year ago, and I decided to go my own way and focus on myself. There were a lot of people who were upset about that because I was such a large name in the community, and I even had Sandman, had some choice words for me, but ultimately I believe that it was the best thing for me at the time, and I went my own way, and I spent about a year really learning what MGTOW really is. And after I took some time away, I was able to come to the conclusion that being a MGTOW, you really have to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. No one can do it for you. And even if men work together, ultimately, we're still lone wolves. We still have to learn how to take care of ourselves. So those were some things that I was only able to learn after I left the MGTOW community, and I was able to spend some time by myself and really just figuring out what it is that I wanted to do and what it really meant to be MGTOW.
Okay, so, do you want to go into the details of what happened, or do you just want to kind of leave it ambiguous?
Okay, so the details of you mean why I left MGTOW, or what?
No, I'm actually curious, because I know you deleted your channel. I didn't know, because I knew you had some strikes on your channel. Was your channel taken down by Google?
My channel was not taken down. I only had one strike on my channel. I had problems with YouTube. Actually, it was a very funny story. YouTube was constantly striking my channel. I was having a lot of problems with YouTube, and I literally had to go to YouTube actually stopped responding to my messages, and I started emailing Google directly, and I was able to get at least one strike removed through Google. Yeah, shockingly enough. But it just became kind of ridiculous after a while because there were so many people that were just attacking my channel over nonsense. I could have stuck around. It wasn't because of the strike why I left. It was literally that it was just so much nonsense. I was tired of some of the bullshit happening in MGTOW. There were a lot of these women popping up in MGTOW, and I was there was a lot of fights happening, and I just was tired, and I wanted to leave for a while. I thought about leaving the channel up. I had spoken to someone about taking over the channel. People don't really know this, but MGTOW United was a community channel. I ran the channel, but there were a lot of contributions from other people in the community on the channel. That was the original purpose of creating MGTOW United. I was never the sole creator of MGTOW United. I was one of the founding members, but there was actually a group of us that started MGTOW United. And when I left, they changed the community name, and they did some other things with it. But I decided that I would take down the channel because everything on there was so much content by me that I figured it would be better if I ever came back to just start over. You actually called me out a few times in some videos saying that, I should update the videos to reflect changes in my thoughts using the annotations, because there were some really radical videos that I had where I said a few things that I'm not going to apologize for, but they could be misinterpreted, or they could cause some MGTOW or members who are just coming to the community to think I don't want to be a part of MGTOW. And I thought that it was best to start over clean, fresh, because if if they saw those videos, even though I had a lot of great content, they were still gonna, there were still a lot of people who were gonna say, you know what, I'm not gonna watch any of these videos at all because because this guy is crazy. It's I don't want to compare myself to like a white supremacist or any of these groups, but I'll put it like this. If you ever listen to like groups like white supremacist or Black Lives, I really don't like Black Lives Matters, but
I don't think anybody likes Black Lives Matter.
but uh, but there's always in hate groups.
Oh, wait,
There's
hold
always
on. Sorry, I gotta interrupt you. I have to notice somebody. Localith, I noticed you. Diogenes Doggy, I remember you from chat. There you go. So there. Continue. Sorry, there's some people in the comments section that wanted me to notice them.
Okay, you noticed. He got noticed. Good for you, bro.
I know. Yeah. For what that's worth.
So what ended up happening is that damn it, dude, I lost my thought process. Thank you for that, Loki.
Okay. So, no, I mean, here's you're talking about you wanted to start fresh.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't want people seeing the content and thinking they could not move past some of the more radical things I said. Because do you remember mentioning any of that stuff to me?
Dude, I mean, I say a lot of things to a lot of people. I mean, I do remember, like, when Teal Deer did a video about one of your videos, you explained yourself in, like, a follow-up video.